SportsDay.com.
Okay, Sports Day in 3, 2, 1.
Drives one to deep left field. It is back, and it is gone. 3-run home run for Manny Machado. A blast in Seoul, South Korea.
That sounded good. Deep right field, and that will be gone for a game-tying home run. It's his second night in a row that we have had a game-tying run.
Bob, if you don't stop throwing stuff at me, we're going to fight in the dugout right now. What a loser.
You wanted to fight Bobby Witt Jr. on live television.
Yeah, there's two people in Kansas City I don't think you're allowed to fight. Patrick Mahomes and Bobby Witt Jr. Those are the two, but I'll do it on live TV right now if I have to. He keeps doing stuff.
Absolutely brutal. You're talking about a Sanford team that's going to play 10 guys come out in transition, hyper speed in terms of defense to offense. And let's face it, Kansas is not a 4 seed without Kevin McCullough, and that absolutely totally opens up that half of the bracket for Purdue.
The shoulder feels good. I feel like everybody's dealing with a little injury nowadays, especially towards the end of the season. I feel good and ready to get out there with my teammates.
Sanford, they play 10 to 12 guys, so, they're going to be prepared. We're going to have to take our timeouts, take a deep breath, and, just be focused because, they're a high-intensity team, and we're low on mans for our team right now, so we just got to stay focused.
A little bit careless, poked away and taken back. Nice play by Kofer, and Kofer takes flight. Big sequence for the Tigers. Here's Hadley at a fade, short, Duncan is there, and he beats the shot clock horn.
And good afternoon. Welcome to Sports Day on 1590 KVGB, 95.5 FM, the talk of the town. Welcome into the Thursday show. Steve Webster with you. We got a full studio today. We got 5 dudes in here, I mean,
5 guys, no burgers and fries.
Yeah, you're right. Steve Webster with you. Mike Corson is in. Aaron Clark. Mike Hesher busy over on the board. And our special guest today, you can get a mic, Glenn.
Oh, wow.
The voice of the NJCAA National Tournament, Glenn Grunwald, I would say, voice of the Blue Dragons. You want people to welcome you,
exactly.
welcome you in.
I don't want a police escort going out of town.
Well, you're a cougar. I mean,
Exactly.
From 1990?
Yeah, 90 to 98.
Okay. Who did you come in after?
I came in after... Was it you, Mike? Okay.
You did games for a year, Hesher?
No, I was let go at semester, and Glenn came in at semester. I was not very good, I will admit.
Who'd you take over for?
It was been Randy, wouldn't it have been? Was it Gary?
I think it was Randy.
Yeah.
Who'd Randy take over for?
I think it was a guy named Webster. Webster is what it was. Go way back.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we've gone way back.
We're going way back.
Cars had white walls back in those days. Gee, many Christmas. Okay, we're going to talk to Glenn about the national tournament, and he can chime in on our sounds the past 24 hours. Also on the show today, Mike Corson going on the... We'll be talking with Panther baseball coach Randy Beck. And Glenn, you're going to stick around, right? So you can talk to Gurr, too.
Yeah, okay. All I'm doing is working on spot charts for the national tournament. It takes me about 80 hours, but other than that.
So what'd Matt say? You stole our GM.
Just said I won a great band today.
Okay.
He said tell you hi, by the way.
Oh, okay, very good. Okay, all right. All right, let's get your sounds the past 24 hours or so. The call on the MLB Network this morning, Manny Machado's 3-run home in the top of the 9th inning gave the Padres a 15-11 lead over the Dodgers. That would be the final score. 2 teams wrapped up their 2-game series in Seoul, South Korea. Yeah, that was a 12-11 game. Padres jumped ahead early off Yamamoto, the new pitcher that the Dodgers signed to a record $325 million 12-year contract. He gave up 5 runs in the inning. Needed 43 pitches to get 3 outs, leaving with a earned run average of 45. So not a good start for the Dodgers. New free agent. Of course, the big thing was Fernando Tatis Jr. had 2 hits in the game for the Hunter Huntsman. Mm-hmm. And with the Iuka Hustlers not having anyone in the lineup, we're just watching all week, and we're down 8-0.
Yeah, Mullenville picked up Manny Machado on the cheap.
No. You've got to get in the major league. You cannot talk about minor league fantasy baseball on the program.
Aren't the Dodgers the new Yankees that we're cheering against?
Everybody in South Korea was rooting for them. That was Shohei Ohtani's looking for a new interpreter, Hesh, if you're looking for a new gig. The call on KVGB last night, Cale Emshop blasting an opposite field 2-out, game-tying home run in the Royals' 8-8 tie. No extra innings here. 8-8 tie with the LA Angels. We'll have more Royals baseball for you coming up Saturday. Royals will be taking on the Rangers. And then on Monday night, we'll have the Royals and the Naturals of Northwest Arkansas from Springdale. And then regular season begins here on KVGB next Thursday.
Don't they normally transition to Kaufman before now?
It's the last game on the radio here.
Yeah, but I saw highlights. I was surprised they were still down.
Oh, yeah.
In the minor league
A lot of times
facilities.
they'll go in, they'll play the Rangers in Arlington sometimes. Or they've taken on the Astros before. I didn't see it last night. If you did have the opportunity to watch the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino was being being interviewed in the dugout about the intricacy of hitting. But Bobby Witt kept throwing stuff at him. So he told him to shut up, basically, leave me alone. Then he realized, that he's one of two guys in Kansas City that you don't want to fight because you might hurt them. Patrick Mahomes and Bobby Witt Jr. Cool stuff on TV last night.
Kind of rare to get to put someone else's name there with Patrick Mahomes, but especially in terms of excitement for Kansas City sports, I think Bobby Witt Jr. represents a lot of what the Royals hope their team can become. Going to be a lot of fun to see what they can do this season with a lot of young weapons there for Kansas City on the Royals.
Okay, so Glenn, you're going to participate in this. I want you to write down your record for the Royals. I've got a pin for you.
Ooh,
See that
I got
tape
one.
on there, though?
I voted the other day. so
Okay, so yeah, but don't let us see it because these guys will cheat. Now, the winner last year was young Aaron Clark. He predicted the Royals would go 56 and 106.
Right on the button.
Right on the money.
Wow.
And we call Hesh Dr. Doom here. And he had him winning a lot more games than that. So, yeah, you can play in the see who's going to be the champ this year. All right, on to the NCAA tournament, ESPN Seth Greenberg on what it means to KU not to have Kevin McCullough today in the NCAA tournament. Let's see, absolutely brutal. Yeah, that'd be a good prediction. They take on Samford tonight in the first round. It'll be a late night, so boys, watch that one. I don't think I'll make it that long, although the grandkids are at the house, so maybe they'll keep me up a little bit later tonight.
The positive with that one is that they've played without him. It would have been something different to lose Dickinson, and I don't know how healthy he is, but the fact that they played a lot of games without McCullough, it's not that big a stretch from what I've seen before.
The only part that hurts him is the style that Samford plays. They like to get and play with a lot of guys on the court, and they play very fast.
Very fast.
It's already not been something KU was great at defending this year, and you knock down some of their troops that they can pull off the bench. You take Kevin McCullough out. Could be tough for them with a limited supply of manpower to try to contend with Samford.
How do you play against K-State at home and then you hold Tyler Perry to no field goals, and then all of a sudden you can't go the rest of the way? This is the anniversary. Well, on this day, Willis Reed passed away. And isn't that what you want to rally all KU fans by limping out of the tunnel to play? McCullough says, "Hey, I already got paid. I'm done." Doesn't KU get a rebate from that NIL money or the free money they give away? Come on, man, suck it up. Just get out there, rally the troops.
Bring in Carrie Strug, set her behind the bench. Dorothy Hamill, whoever you got to do.
You think he'll be with the team?
I would imagine he would. I don't know.
I would think so.
I don't think so.
Well, I would hope so, but
Now my question is, would they be the seed they are if they were seeded that position with him expecting
to be in a hell, would they be the 4 seed if that had
I
come
think
out?
that's why they never did say he wasn't going to play. Yeah.
Good point.
Remember Megan Mahoney a long time ago? Yeah, I told this story, but I get to tell it again. She got hurt in the Big 12 tournament championship game against Baylor, and then Deb Patterson never came out of the locker room except to tell me, don't say a word about how Megan's doing, even though you knew she was done for the season. Yeah, they want to keep that a secret.
Well, and Bill Self said, we had it yesterday on the show, they were hoping to get through the first 2 rounds and maybe get him back, so whether that was being coy and...
He said even if they got through, I just think, he said it was Kevin McCullough's decision. Hey, he's got his last paycheck from KU. He's done, man. His knee hurts. Come on, Willis. All right, let's see. Hunter Dickinson say he's ready to go. We'll see. Is he going to be a factor tonight, Glenn?
Yeah, well, they're going to have to bang inside, so their whole style of play could change a little bit. So I think he might be.
I think the offense is going to have to run a lot through Hunter Dickinson just because if they do try to get into an outside shooting match with Samford, I don't think that's a matchup that KU can does or is favored in.
KU hadn't guarded the three-point line all year. DeJuan Harris, he's trusting in Bill Self, has the game plan. Let's go. KU and Samford set for tip-off tonight at 8:55. Pre-game around 8 o'clock on Hits 106.9 tonight. And from the tournament last night, the call on True TV. Jaimel Cofer getting a steal, quick score. Grambling erases a 14-point second-half deficit en route to their 88-81 win over Montana State. The Grizzlies go down.
It started looking pretty rough for Grambling there. From the get-go, Montana State came out strong, but Grambling weathered it a little bit, was able to come back and really looked